Okay guys, so today we are doing a unboxing and then a couple installations. So what we have here is two thumb turns in polished brass, and I'll show you why. It's kind of unusual to order thumb turns in polished brass. We keep plenty in dark bronze and aluminum, but don't really have need for single cylinder storefront bright brass because it's usually dark bronze or aluminum. And so two number 5 keys, vats. And the reason why we got that is because we're putting in two of the Marks ornamental 22 ACs today on two different houses, actually fairly close to each other. And I think I'm going to have to rehand one of these. These are both right hand reverse, and I think one of them's a left hand reverse. A couple of boxes of blanks, 101C, which I've been needing, and CO106, which we almost ran out of. K33 Kawasaki key that I did not have. I thought I had, but I did not, and customer had to run to the motorcycle place and pay $16. Now, true, it was an original blank, but it was $16 just for the blank key. So anyway, I got those so I can help people with those particular. That fits a Kawasaki Ninja. I think he said it was either 250 or 300, and that's like the only bike that uses that kind of key. Apparently, there may be a few other models, but so quick set pickle forks. Kind of one of the reasons I'm doing this video is I'm gonna maybe merge, I don't know, it depends on how long this video ends up being with the installations, but these are cylinder removal tools. Am I still on camera? Let's see, let's come up here. Yeah, cylinder removal tools, and they've got a slightly green cast to them. Now I'm feeling these, and they've got really rough, so I'm probably gonna take a file and smooth that down, because that's really probably got a dull press stamping them out. I'm sure they stamp them out 100 at a time, but it looks like it's been stamped out. So I'm going to flatten that some, and I'm going to go over a video on quickset. Everything quickset is one of my next planned videos. So the thumb turns, one of these is a rental through a government program, so it has to be single cylinder, and the Marks Mortise locks come double cylinder, and we'll show you that in a little bit. And a couple of just these got to go back in the truck because I sold a couple last week, put them in. Clutch entrance lever handles. So that is it on that, and we will see you here in a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at that. Just went back on my pictures to see about cylinders, strike package, which is not needed because both of them lock into the frame, actually cannot be used. So both of mine are upside down, so which most of the time the handles, when I say upside down, the handle's above the deadbolt, which is kind of unusual for North America. So if we I don't have, okay, I got one over here. Just to make sure the handing completely is right. This one's upside down on the first one I'm going to. And this will be the outside. The door swings this way. So, locked, unlocked, that one's right. So this one is definitely good to go. And this one, alright, the next one is the same way. It's upside down. I keep having, I don't want to go to low power mode. It is upside down, and the door swings, and it is so these are calling them right hand reverse. Yeah, that would be right if it was right side up. So upside down, the latch needs to be this way, so we're going to have to come over here and flip the latch around, which, unlike most nowadays where it lets you switch the hand easily, this one you still have to take apart, and you have to flip the latch You just simply flip the latch over, and I believe the hub, alright, the hub lock arm, when you flip it over, it lets it lock on the other side. So let's zoom in over to this. Not the key blanks. Alright, so what we're doing is flipping that latch around, handing the lock, and we have a screwdriver somewhere around here, just Phillips screws. Now luckily, unlike Baldwin and a couple others, this case really doesn't explode when you take it apart, so you don't have to put any kind of pressure or anything on it. Still got to be careful, obviously. I need a flathead screwdriver. I just walked over here with no tools ready. So 2 screws. There's usually one under a sticker here, so we're gonna guess there. Now, any stickers, so I just voided the warranty here, but you have to hand it. I don't know if it voids the warranty or not since they made it that way. That's a good question. But we don't need no stinking warranty. We know it's going to work. Another thing about taking these apart is on the outside faceplate, you either have to back the screw all the way out, of the cylinder retainer screw that is, or screw it in a little bit further right there so that you can lift it out easier, and I did not do a very good job. So let's just get a smaller screwdriver. Well, that's not working real well, so we're going to retract that and we're going to unscrew it. If it doesn't immediately work, I kind of go for something else. So go to plan B. Plan B. And so we're going to unscrew it all the way, which is not a great thing to do while it's in the door because it can be a little tricky with this long screw to get it in and level and flat. A little tricky DIY. So anyway, we're going to take this off. Okay, see, no spring tension. So we're flipping this and we're flipping the rod here. So we take that out, flip it upside down, drop it back in. There's a notch on each side. And we're gonna pull I'm not gonna do that yet. We're gonna do that a little more carefully than I was just about to. Let's use this. Always kind of got to be careful when one spring releases. See, this spring could pop apart, so you kind of want to be careful with it. So you don't want that spring to, well, spring. Maybe easier if we throw the bolt. Let's try throwing the bolt. So I'm going to hold everything down, throw the bolt out like that. Yeah, that removes one little part there. Up, but okay, so maybe halfway bolt. Bolt in, bolt out, bolt in. Make sure you get your washer to fall there. Oh, come on now. Ah, there we go. So I think it was this way, right? Am I right? So, alright, and then that, and we're going to throw the bolt back out. And when I'm throwing the bolt out, it's because, let's see if I can do this. Oh, this is so dangerous. Never do this. See how the bolt slides blocking that? So, never do that, my good peoples. So I'm going to throw the bolt out, and that moves it out of the way. Lets it drop in there. Throw the bolt back in and let it go. I had something disengaged there. Alright, it's kind of weird. Why is that done like that? Okay, we're going to assume they knew what they were doing when they did that. And we're going to put the cap back on. Make sure it is level on all sides. Put our screws back in. Thankfully, you don't have to hold it down. In one of my other mortise lock videos for Baldwin, I made a jig to screw it down to because of the spring tension. The same. Ugh, this is so gritty. That is not going to loosen. That spring right there on the Baldwins is under high pressure. Before I put that last screw in, I'm just checking the latch, checking that. And what I'm going to do on these both, and I'll do it on this one and the other one when I'm on site, but I'm actually going to lock new, what is this, 717. And where my tape go? There it is. I'm going to tape over that. But not to the point of that. There we go. Okay. You don't want anything overlapping this area right here. Alright, so get my retainer screw back in. And we are good to install both of these now. One of them with the double cylinder because it is a private residence, and the other with one of those thumb turns that I showed you a little bit ago. So that is it for that, and we will see you on. Oh wait, I didn't check it. And get on site and be like, okay, so again, the door. Zoom out a little bit. The door swings. It's upside down. The door swings out, and it's on the left hand side. So swing closed, and if it's unlocked. That is locked. That is unlocked. And if you're on the inside, that is unlocked. And that is still unlocked because you're inside the door and it's supposed to be unlocked. So that's it. And we will see y'all on site. I'm going to get my coffee at the Bean. Load up my truck, and we are good to go. Oh yeah, going from the really cool, and it's only 8:30 I think, but going from the really cool air conditioned inside to outside summertime in Mississippi is pretty freaking huge difference. I always compare it to, it's like you walk outside and somebody takes a wool blanket that's been soaked in boiling hot water, and it's like they threw it over your head when you walk outside. Yeah, Mississippi, what can you say? Wait, that wasn't a weed eater that you heard earlier. That is a whole lot of street work that's being done. Just right there. Yesterday they dug up the street and sidewalk. But today it looks like C-Spire, which is a cell phone / fiber provider in the area, is laying something, wire, fiber, I'm assuming, which is good because I just heard that they're going to be offering a better deal on business. So C-Spire, if you're listening, we're on, but you got to make that price right. So anyway, we'll go on to work now. See ya. Almost forgot the obligatory driving part of the video. Driving. Oh, somebody got a flat. I am leaving the shop. Kind of going right in line with the timeline. It is 8:40 something, 1. And I am guesstimating. Here's where I gotta kick my brain in. I am thinking 8:40, it can take me 15 to get, oh, green light. Take me 15 to get over there. Well, about 12, so that's like 54, and then I'm giving myself like 18 to 20 minutes to do the job, which puts it at about 9:20, which is when I told, oh shit, pothole. When I told myself that I would, or told the customer when it would be about time to do hers, which is actually right up the street and around the corner. And I'm giving my, and I gotta put a door, a screen door. It's actually the bar door, but a screen door style door closer on it because hers is busted, and it is. It looks like I'm gonna have to drill some holes because whoever did this one originally half-assed it. So here's that dip in the road. I've actually done a video driving down this road, but I was facing it. So y'all have been down this road with me before. So driving Jackson. Oh, in case y'all haven't noticed, I like two word statements, period, which includes titles. So this one will be driving Jackson. Oh, cheers. Yep. Yep. Ugh. Well, let's change it to something a little bit more PG-13 at least. Alright, there's actually a hidden dip here too, you gotta watch it. So today I'm going to a house to fix front door not locking, front security door, which I have been out here before. Alright guys, I'm on site at the property and I don't think I'm going to be able to get any video footage. So, maybe a picture or two. Taking this bad boy off and putting a new one in. Whew, okay, I am on point schedule. It's 9:15. Got that in. This one I didn't want to intrude upon the privacy of this customer and his, tenant. So I didn't get much video. I just got basically a shot of the door. So, and as you've probably noticed from my other videos, I take great care in protecting the privacy, and only get filming permission if it's needed. But for the most part, I do non-specific, not showing keys or any of that. And I'm hot as hell right now. That door was, oh my god, right in the sun like I'm sitting right now. So the other Mark's call is that way, so I'm going to probably map my way through the neighborhood and get over to the next one. So we will see you in a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm flushed. Sometime. Around the corner from where I was just at and putting on the Mark's lock that I mistakenly grabbed when I was on that other job. This is the one that I had to rehand. So, oh, and I got to put I gotta put one of these things on. So, see how that goes. So what we got here is the mark, and I'm going to rekey the cylinders to the customer's key. Now these cylinders are like a 1 inch, but they come with spacer rings as well. So move that out the way and commence rekeying. Now, Marks locks come with a Marks keyway, but quickset will work in it, and you have to drop the depth a little bit. Drop or raise are really dependent on the cylinders and the key. So it will match up to existing quickset keys, luckily. And again, I don't know whether they did that intentionally or not. I think I got a square tip in here. Yeah, I do. And I'm pretty sure it's the little one, but I'll take both of them. And this driver doodad here. Extension. Don't have. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with that one now. Two Mortise, two marks Mortise, and I am headed back to the shop to get rid of this scrap metal, and then I've got a call up in Madison in a new, probably fancy subdivision. So yeah, see you later. The only problem about coming this way is the train. Oh. Guess we get to wait on the train. Alright, we are in the land of new houses. Oh, there we go. That is really all there is to this. So these fancy little houses out here that probably sell for 250, 300,000 use the Schlage by Dexter, the builder's brand hardware. Oh dear. Oh, and on the front it's satin nickel on the back doors, but on the front door they had to rock with the dark bronze handle set. Oh, hey, facepalm. Not recording much, but I am outfitting the front door cylinder with the threaded chamber and some spool pins to help a little bit. You can see these houses have been up for about a year, but when you come the way that I was just leaving there, it's all brand new, still being built. Mexicans still out in the streets singing songs. And let me tell you, I don't know much Mexicanese, or Spanish as some people would say, but I do know that I can tell when somebody can't carry a melody, because I can't, and y'all can vouch for that if you've seen a few of my videos. But he was very unabashedly singing his Mexican song. It was horrible. It sounded like a cat being, you know, tortured or something. I don't know. That's my, wait, which way do I, yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I can go either way. Well, then I'm gonna go this way. And head back to the shop, because this was my last scheduled one for the day, and I've got several things I gotta do in the shop today. So we will see y'all later. If this is my last video, then goodbye. But it may not be my last. I'll try to get a last in there. I know y'all love it when I just end the video. Okay, back in the shop, and this was dropped off for me, so I just made this key. All in the warding on this one. Still needs a little touch up with the file, but
just a little bit more. You can actually see where the bolt's pushing on it. So I could actually just notch some teeth into that, because it's a bolt on one side, the lever in the middle. So be right back. Alright, let's put some teeth in there, make it look cooler. Pretty symmetrical. This is angled because it is rounded. On the inside of one of these two, it sticks up. So that angle lets it kind of ride. That's kind of the easiest way to do it with hand files and other machinery. Kind of hard to do round. So checking the key. Looks like we are good to go. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, I just have to point this out. Marks, USA. Made in the Dominican Republic. USA. Made in Dominican. Okay, USA. Guys, so I'm done for the day. And again, it has been a long, drawn-out day. And I think my next video after this is going to be everything quickset. I don't know why, but it just is. I don't think I've talked about it much, but we're just going to talk about quickset. So I appreciate you watching this 8,000 hour video again, and I'm doing this video so that the video just doesn't cut off, you know, mid